going on, guys? Rodrigo here with Asheville Cash Buyers. This is part five of our 5-part video series on FSBO selling process for sale by owner. So if you're watching this video, you've probably decided that you want to go the FSBO route when it comes to selling your house. So what does that mean, and what do we do from here to make sure that you've got the best possible experience? All right, first off, I'm going to reference something we talked about in video 2. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it, because this is especially important if you're going to do the FSBO route. And this is determining what your non-negotiables are and what you need to ask and determine is important for yourself as you go through this process. I'm not going to go in deep dive on this. Go back to video number 2 to get more information, but it's timeline, price, and condition. So how quickly do you need to sell the house? What do you need to sell the house for? And what's the condition of the house? Are you selling it as is, or are you willing to make repairs? Go back to video 2 if you have more questions about that. So once you've determined what your non-negotiables are, then you got to put your marketing plan in place, okay? This is where your experience for FSBO is going to be made or broken. I really strongly believe that you need to get professional pictures. Yes, I know iPhones and Google phones and all these amazing cell phones that we have take really good pictures. It doesn't matter. You're not a professional photographer. Unless maybe you are. Then this point's not relevant to you. But if you're not a professional real estate photographer, go out, find a real estate professional photographer. Real estate professional photographer. I did not realize that'd be so hard to say. Just find one, hire them, $300, $400, $500. It'll be some of the best money you could spend to present your house well. If you're wondering why this is important, I want you to pull your phone out, go to Zillow, or if you're sitting at your computer, open up Zillow and start looking at a couple of the houses for sale. You're going to notice the houses that are professionally photographed. You're going to notice the houses that are professionally photographed and the houses that are not. How much time do you spend on the houses that have meh pictures, or the houses that have really nice pictures? You're going to spend time on the houses that have nice pictures. Right now, in the world that we live in, your first impression is not the like what the front door looks like or what the landscaping is so much. It's how do your pictures look. Good pictures are going to make or break your ability to sell your house quickly and smoothly. So get a professional photographer. Second, where or how are you going to advertise? So this gets into the idea of whether you're going to do open houses, not open houses. Are you going to pay Zillow? I don't think there's a right or wrong answer here, but the important thing is have clarity so that when you make the decision, you don't spend any time debating what to do or not to do. As soon as you put your house up for sale, you put your marketing plan in place. This is important because the longer your house is on Zillow or whatever site you list it on, the more people are going to expect or want a discounted price. If somebody sees your house has been on Zillow for 45 days, they're going to assume and make you offers that are going to be based on the fact that you're motivated, that you're just ready to get this process over with. And so how does this importance of the marketing plan play? If you list your house, and then after you list your house, it takes you 10 days to decide to spend money on it or to do an open house or whatever you decide to do, then that's 10 days of wasted time that the clock's ticking and people are being like, oh, didn't sell day 1, didn't sell day 2, didn't sell day 3, all the way until you get to day 85 or whatever the day is, and they're going to make you offers that aren't as good. Make your marketing plan, stick to your marketing plan, and implement it immediately as soon as your house goes up for sale. All right, the last point, because, again, there's 3 points here. And this is because selling your house for sale by owner, you can do it by yourself if you choose to. A lot of it just comes down to, whether you want to jump through the hoops or not. The biggest hoop or the most challenging hoop can be dealing with buyer agents. Well, and listing agents might have a little bit of a deviation here. As soon as you put your house up for sale by owner, get ready to be inundated by real estate agents calling to list your house or asking if you're willing to pay a buyer's commission. So make sure you know the answer to those questions. Are you willing to pay a buyer's commission? Yes or no? That means if a buyer brings a real estate agent, if a buyer's agent brings a buyer, so if a real estate agent who represents a buyer brings a buyer to your property, likes the house, they make an offer, are you willing to pay that buyer's agent, that real estate agent, 3% of your purchase price? What's the right answer? I don't know either, because that's very relative to your situation. But make sure that you know what the answer is for yourself and include it in bold on the listings. And if you don't want to deal with listing agents, maybe you should include something like that. It says, no solicitations. Please don't call me if you're a listing agent. Unless you just want to take a lot of phone calls from listing agents and have a, mess around with them a little bit. I'm just joking. Don't do that. Just be very clear in your ad that you either do or don't want to work with buyer's agents, that you do or don't, or that you are or are not willing to pay buyer agents commissions, and just kind of what your expectations are if an agent calls you. That's really important. Be clear about it. Other than that, guys, good luck. There's so many online tools out there. If you have any questions, and again, if you want to brainstorm through this process or ask how we can help, let us know. Our motto here is helping you take the next best possible step, and good luck out there. Take care. This is Rodrigo with Asheville Cash Buyers, and hope you enjoyed the series.